good to get a win. All wins are difficult to get. Tonight we certainly didn't play as well as we could have, or in my eyes should have, but we'll learn from this and get better moving forward. It's good to start the home campaign with a win. And next week's obviously a big week for us. We have 3 home games next week, and we need to learn from this and improve for next week's games. You can ask those guys questions.
Okay, and just sincere, what really was your focus in the off season after the success you had last year, and then you're starting to see that carry over in the first 2 games this year?
Just get better. I felt like this was my biggest off season that I had, like improving my game and taking it to another level. I got a chance to go out in Houston and work out with Aaron Miller and be able to see professionals work too, and just try to do their workouts each and every day and just get a feel for everything. And then when I came back to school, I just tried to carry it over and make it contagious so other guys get in the gym with me, and also just be more vocal because I'm a leader this year, and just trying to be more contagious with my positive energy.
And then really, why were you able to have so much success tonight on defense, especially recording 6 steals?
Just being at the right place, the right time. It's like that every game. There's always gonna be some ball screens. Sometimes I'm hedging over screens, or sometimes I'm on the other side and help. So just having my teammates back and just making a play on the ball.
And then just lastly for you, how do you maintain the momentum through these 2 games, especially going into next week and the big week with 3 home games for you guys?
Really, I'm just trying to get better. Team oriented. It's not really big on my individual performance. So just not worry about the next game. Tomorrow's a new day, and try and get better. Like focus on the things we need to work on, like rebounding, and just come in every day with a new mindset.
And then Giovanni, what was your thoughts on the game tonight?
Well, I thought obviously we did better on the second half. We got to come with the right mindset. No matter the team that we playing, it's always going to be about us. Just having the right mindset to come to the games and play defense and be consistent. We can't be up and down just because of who we're playing. We got to be consistent with the goals that we have.
How do you maintain consistency?
Coming with the right mindset and just understanding that that our goals, like we're gonna need to be consistent in order to achieve our goals this year, and just play for each other. That's how you maintain consistency. Just worry about winning and doing your job, and we're gonna be fine.
And then just lastly, what is it like playing alongside a player like Sincere?
It makes your job easier, when the defense is, pretty much just paying attention most of the time to him. It just gives you confidence because you're able to play more easier, more open. So you just got to be ready to knock down shots when he passes you the ball, or if he's guarding and they deny him the ball, just create a play for somebody else or for yourself.
Yeah, well, I'm better off the court. Make him laugh every day.
Thank you.
Any more questions?
Okay, you guys are good.
All right.
Thanks.
See you, Coach.
All right, I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Next week, coach.
Nice seeing you over there.
Thank you. Thank you, Seth.
And then you mentioned that not playing really your guys' best games tonight. What do you think went into that, and how do you avoid something like that?
Yeah, we gotta look at ourselves in the mirror and make the adjustments that we need for Monday. We should not be getting out rebounded in this type of game. We did a great job with creating turnovers, but we should have more assisted baskets in this game. We should be at the free throw line more in this game, and that's not meant as disrespect to those guys. They played hard, they competed, and they should leave here feeling proud of how they held up against us. So, we'll learn from it. It's early in the year. I'm sort of glad this was our first home game as opposed to Monday's game, because Monday we're playing Portland, who's won 19 games last year and returned their top 7 players. That's going to be a game where the team we play is, similar to who we played this past Monday, Northern Kentucky. and we're gonna have to play really, really well to win that game. So we need to learn from this one. Off day tomorrow, practice Saturday, Sunday, and improve and play better with more focus on Monday. But again, it's hard to win any game in college basketball, so we'll take the win. Just disappointed that a couple things that we were really focusing on we didn't really accomplish in this game.
What would you say those two things that you were really?
Oh, rebounding. 35-33. We got out rebounded. We only had 5 offensive rebounds. That's an issue. And then getting to the free throw line. We got there 18 times. They got there 10. But this would be a game. It should have been 25 or 30 in my eyes. So, we'll learn from it and get better. And obviously, we were playing without 2 guys that played on Monday. And hopefully they're healthy, but you play with who you have, and these are the guys that we had, and they all played, in my mind, outside of Sin, quite honestly, they all played better in our last game. But it's early in the year, guys, first time playing at home, and guys are looking in the crowd instead of in the huddle, and just things we got to improve upon as we move forward, because we hope to be playing in big games, as we move forward throughout this season. So we got to make sure we regroup and get better. And again, we won the game, and we won it. It wasn't like it was ever in doubt, so to speak. But we led at Northern Kentucky by 27 points, and the largest margin of victory we had tonight was 24. So the start against Northern Kentucky was much better. Just across the board, our focus was better. So. It's early in the year. We'll certainly improve from this.
And what strikes did you see for Rashid tonight?
Yeah, we created a ton of turnovers. We had 16 steals, so those things stand out certainly in the box score. The 16 steals is a really high number, and we only had 9 turnovers, which we had some careless ones early, but only had 9 in the game, which those things are good. And we need to continue to work on those things as well.
And then for Hornbeak and Jacobs, were those injuries sustained in the first game?
Malik was hurt prior to the first game, and he, was able to play. And I don't think he's ready. He wasn't ready to play tonight, obviously. And Quran, it's a minor foot injury. I think he'll be back Monday, but I don't 100% know. We'll know later. We'll know Saturday, Sunday. But there's nothing broken. The x-rays and everything came back clean, but he just wasn't able to play tonight. So we'll see where he is, this weekend, and hopefully he'll be back.
And then just really maybe the difficulties that come when an opponent is shooting so many threes like Baldwin-Wallace did, especially there. In the first half, I know they only attempted or made a few shots inside the arc. A lot of the stuff was coming outside.
Yeah, on the night they only made 5 twos, so that's a really good point, what you made. And sometimes these games are difficult because you're playing against 4 guards and, a center who's really a forward. So there's some of that involved in that for sure. But, we need to be better, closing out to the ball. Our ball screen defense, our help side defense was not where it needed to be in a lot of areas. And they just were really comfortable. So they were able to shoot 32 threes, and, probably 25 of them weren't contested, were semi-contested or late contested, whereas, you'd know they're going to shoot a lot of threes. They should, of the 32, again, I have to watch the film, but 27 of them should be contested, and it just didn't feel that way, and that's the reason why they made 13 of them.
And then you mentioned a little bit there, it took the team a little bit to settle in at the start of the game. What maybe went into the team being able to settle in after that start?
Yeah, I'd say, quite honestly, the fact that we're better than this team is what allowed us to settle in. I don't know that we ever really settled into the game, but, we're a better team, so eventually our athleticism and physicality, sort of got the better of the game. But we didn't play well. I mean, we didn't play the way we played Monday. We didn't play the way we played in our 2 scrimmages. We were much better in our 2 scrimmages. So, those are areas we need to shore up. So hopefully we can do that over the weekend and and get ourselves ready for Monday.
And then just your impressions on Gillespie tonight.
Yeah, you know what? For his first game at home in 15 minutes, I thought he played okay. I need to watch the film again to see more, but his first game at home and first time playing in front of people and first time getting extended minutes. I thought in the first half in particular, he did provide some energy for us and got some rebounds and baskets on top of the rim, which helped us points in the paint.
And then I guess just going into next week, you mentioned it's 3 big games, especially against Portland. How can the team maybe forget a little bit tonight, but also learn from it?
Yeah, we got to learn from it. That's the bottom line. We just got to learn from it and play the way we're capable of playing. Monday, Wednesday at noon, Monday evening at 7, Wednesday at noon, Saturday at 2. So we have 3 games next week at home. I know enough. I know the team we play on Wednesday took TCU. They were up for 39 minutes in the game. Portland, I think they've won both of their games. I think they play again before us. And like I said, 19 wins and return their top 7 scorers. And then I don't know enough about Chicago State, who we play on Saturday, but I'll start to watch some film on them early next week also. But it's going to be tough. Each game's going to be a challenge, and we'll have to continue to improve to win those games, and that's obviously what we're trying to do.
All right, thank you.
Great. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.